Tonight on 3 News, free tertiary education for all Kiwis for 3 years, Labour's billion-dollar promise.
Another teen speed tragedy. 2 more young Kiwis have died in a stolen car after a police pursuit.
There's a call for the government to intervene after Whakatane's council votes against fluoride.
And we look back on 26 years of television news as 3 News makes way for Newshub.
3 News.
Kia ora, good evening. The Labour Party started the year with a big promise: 3 years of free tertiary education for every New Zealander. But as political editor Patrick Gower reports, it comes with a catch.
Andrew Little taking to the Albert Park Band Rotunda with a tune.
Well, the next story marks the end of an era for us. This program is the very last to be known as 3 News. From tomorrow, our daily news and sport will be called Newshub. Of course, it's not the first time we've had a makeover. Here's a look back at some of the key changes since TV3 began back in 1989.
Good evening. An Auckland man is in prison tonight.
Back in 1989, this was the way we watched news. There were no digital apps then.
3 National News.
3 National News converted an old dairy factory into a television station, and it churned out news under that name for 9 years. In 1991, TV3 was first to switch to a 1-hour news bulletin starting at 6 p.m. And in 1998, the name changed to just 3 News. Fashion changed, hairstyles changed, owners changed.
Hey, want to buy a TV station? Yeah? Let's go shopping.
Late news developed a cult following.
Yo, Nightliners, yo, Nightliners.
Morning television came along in 2007 and was first to introduce radio with pictures last year. Sport has always been a feature, our reporters putting their bodies on the line. And often caught in the crossfire.
How does it feel?
We've come to you from all corners of the globe.
New Zealand Red Cross will arrive in Samoa.
A number of families burst into the room, many of them weeping, crying.
Being there first and staying behind for the story when others have fled.
Paul, we're just getting reports of some shots in the area. There's a lot of confusion, panic, people are running.
The one under here, hopefully there's no one in here.
As they push forward, closer, the protesters are firing back.
Asking hard questions of politicians.
You puffed up little shit.
How many jobs have you created in 2 years?
Oh, well, look.
We are passing intelligence to them that end up in these drone strikes.
Maybe. This economy is in some trouble.
Changing lives with investigations. Sometimes simply just changing it up a bit with the lighter moments.
I'm Hugh Bainin. Good night.
You'll be doing an interview later in just your socks? Yeah.
You'll notice that old dairy factory turned news studio has had another zhuzh tomorrow. There's a new name, but as for content...
I'm Hilary Barry.
I'm Mike McRoberts. Stay classic, TV3.
Some things never change.